So today we're going to test 3 more Luminus products. We're going to test their waterless wash, we're going to test their interior cleaner, and we're going to test their glass cleaner. Now I have already kind of used all of these off camera. I'll show you my thoughts on them and how they work and all of that. The waterless shampoo I was using in the door jambs. So as it's a good way to like not have to spray the inside of somebody's door jamb, is to use a waterless or rinseless wash and clean it up with a towel. So the spray bottle on this one doesn't have a foamer. You just spray an area like this, going a little bit liberally, and then this is a puffle, so we're just kind of using this and wiping up any and all dirt that we might find. I would say if you're going to do door jambs, you should probably use a towel you don't care about. I'm not saying that I don't care about this puffle, I do, but hindsight's 20/20. I'm probably going to end up ruining this, but it leaves a little bit of slickness behind, but it does work really well. It does a great job of breaking down dirt and encapsulating it, making it so that you don't end up with scratches. I can show you some more up here in this area. It might be easier to spray it on the towel in some cases than it is to spray it on the car, especially when you're trying to work in a tight area like this. And we can of course get the edge of the door with it as well. And go around and clean all of this up. Now, I do find this, I don't love waterless washes. I do find this one a little streaky, but it's not bad. Works reasonably well. It's got a scent. It's not terrible. It's not my favorite, just kind of is. So then let's clean the interior here. So we've got some dust on the door. We've got some dust on the dash. We're gonna grab Blanc. Here on the door panel, you can see we've got a lot of dust and dirt. This has a foamer in it. I don't know if I like that or not yet. Still kind of going back and forth. Obviously it is foamy, so if you want to use it with like a brush and do that whole detail or agitation thing, totally do that. I find that stuff wipes off with it pretty effortlessly. I don't like that it seems to leave, I don't know, my hand feels like, I want to say sticky. Maybe just, there's like a little bit of soap residue left behind. I don't really know how to describe that. Because it's foam, you need to make sure that you get it out of all the cracks and crevices. You will see it, but it does have a very high cleaning power, it seems, in that I could spray it in something like a door pocket that's kind of dirty and agitate with a brush and get some good results. But like I said, it is kind of, it almost feels like you need to dilute it a little bit. Like you just need to add a little bit more water, but this is a ready-to-use product. And the sprayers aren't, I mean, anything's removable with a big enough wrench, but sprayers are not designed to be removed. They're like a ketchup bottle. If you ever worked in a restaurant and you've had those ketchup bottles that are red on the outside, that are not designed to be refilled, because technically refilling a ketchup bottle is I don't know, it's a dirty thing, I guess. I don't know, I just remember that was something that like was a no-no from my restaurant youth. But yeah, now we don't really have any like gloss or anything left behind. Well, maybe it's a little bit darkening, a little bit black. I like the appearance. It doesn't feel greasy or slick or slippery, which is nice. Got this kick panel here. B-pillar. Side of the seat. I'm just kind of hitting some stuff randomly. And then yeah, so even like on this dash, which is textured, it's doing a good job. Try to find something glossy we can hit with it. Some piano black. Wipe off the head unit. Heater controls. Try not to screw up all of its settings. Some here. Yeah, I mean, it's doing a really good job of wiping grime off the steering wheel. So, I'd say all in all, it's honestly pretty good. I just, I don't like, I don't know how to describe it, like the stickiness. So I don't think it's going to be my favorite. It's got a scent. It smells kind of like soap. Like, I don't know, like ivory. Definitely a soapy scent. Not bad, not my favorite, but that's why we test these things, right? It is definitely effective. So if you like things feeling clean and if you like the smell of an ivory bar, maybe this is for you. With the stalks, everything just wipes right off. Those can often be a little bit more difficult. I do appreciate that we're not getting streaks on the plastic. Seems to be working well. Let's try doing a window with it. Yeah, works just fine on a window, so if you get some overspray on your window, no big deal. So, certainly not bad. Next we have Shine. Put you over here. Interesting scent. I don't know how much I love these Diva glass towels, but I've been messing around with them a bit lately and they're not bad. I don't know how much I love the hard side. I think I might rather a Mr. Twister. So, all right, do one more. Nice and easy on the outside. Yeah. This works really well. I do like their glass cleaner. It's got an interesting scent to it, but I like it. It works well. All right, so we have two different tire dressings. This one's called Black Pearl. It's oil-based. Eddie says I'm not gonna like it, which makes me think it is a glossy appearance. So let's see. These tires are really sucking it up. Okay, not bad. Let that dry and see how it does. Get the other one while it's drying. Actually, that's not bad. It's like a satin finish, semi-gloss finish. Not too bad at all. It's not sticky. It's not smeary. Huh. I don't hate that. Let's try Onyx. Onyx is a water-based. Water-based. And we'll do that on the other side. Let's wrap up the second half of Luminus. Looks like I've got 3 more products to test that we'll be doing in a future video. That's Aurora Pro, N Pre-Wash, and Prep Pro. So today we started off using waterless car shampoo as a way to clean door jambs. I've also used it as a waterless wash. It works well. It works a lot like most other waterless washes. I honestly just don't love waterless wash products. Seems fine. It doesn't have a great scent. It's just, there's a scent. It's just there. It's not like overwhelmingly pleasant or unpleasant. I find it a little streaky, but with a little bit of buffing, you can make it work really well. I think that it did a great job on the door jambs, and that's probably the kind of thing that I would probably, that's probably the kind of thing, and that's the kind of thing that I would honestly use it for myself. Next we went to Blanc. Blanc is an interior cleaner. This was very effective, but I don't really love the product, honestly. The scent is good. Like I said, it smells like a bottle of, it smells like an ivory bar, like a soap bar from, you know, my childhood, right? It smells like that Dove Clean or Ivory bar. That's like just that weird soap scent, kind of. But it made my fingers feel like they had a little bit of like residue on it. I should be wearing gloves, right? That's what everyone's gonna say. But it feels like there's a little bit of residue left behind, and I don't love that. Kind of like, I had the same things to say about P&S Express Interior Cleaner. It's kind of like that. You know, my favorite ones, I've told you before, are Pilot and Mile Deep Refresh, I think their interior is called. You know, those are both excellent. I really like them a lot. Next, we went to the Shine Glass Wash. That worked really well. It's probably my favorite product, or maybe second favorite product so far from the entire line. I like Shine a lot. It went on easily. It stayed where you sprayed it. It wiped off easily. I didn't have any streak issues. It took care of heavier contamination. Did a good job on, you know, plastic surfaces too, like mirrors and stuff like that. Just overall really good. That was a great experience. I like using Shine. The 2 tire dressings, they both worked well. We've got a kind of a semi-gloss finish from both of them, satiny semi-gloss. I would say that the water-based one, this Onyx, is a little bit, this is more satin and this is more like semi-gloss, but I didn't find either of them overwhelmingly glossy. They were easy to apply. You end up using a bit of product because you're using an applicator. They come out kind of like a, I don't know, like an oil or paste consistency. This one's clear black. This one is like a white paste kind of. They go on well, you know, easy to apply. It's thin enough that it gets into the letters and stuff like that if you just go over it with the applicator a couple times. You know, the Black Pearl says it has a higher water repellency, and I would expect that from an oil-based coating. I could use either one of them and be happy. What was interesting, it's just an odd thing, is like, these are squeeze bottles, right? So you squeeze this, and like I can squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it, no problem, right? This bottle is like unsqueezable. It's like so freaking stiff. Like, I don't know, it was strange. I've got it like upside down and I'm trying to squeeze it on my applicator and it's like just barely burbling out. And it's like, I can't believe how stiff this bottle is. I feel like I'm gonna break it. That's just kind of odd. I don't know why. It's HDPE. They're both HDPE. Maybe it's just I don't know, maybe they got a mold that's just a little bit thick for some of their bottles or something. This one's kind of the same way, this waterless wash. But you know, and glossy. I'd say most of their spray products are that way. So it's interesting that a squeeze product maybe ended up in the wrong bottle or something. Or maybe it's just inconsistencies in manufacturing, I don't know. So all in all, good experience. I could use any of these. I'm not really in love with any of them. Shine was good. I'll probably, Shine and Mint are the two that I like want to spend more time with and get to know a little bit better and play around with a little bit more. Obviously there are 3 products I haven't tested yet, and Pre-Wash, Aurora Pro, and Prep Pro. Everything else, while good, didn't really wow me. Shine and Mint are the 2 so far. That's all that I have for today. I'm gonna give him his car back, and then I will, in a future video, test out Pre-Wash, Aurora Pro, and Prep Pro. I'll probably use Mint again in those videos as well, and we'll see where we go from there. And then on to the next line. I don't know what the next line will be, but for now, like I said before, Luminus is available, House of Rags, if you want it. Scroll down below, scroll down in the comments below. You'll see a link to the House of Rags. It's gonna save you 10%. It's gonna give me 10% as a kickback. It's one of the ways you help to support my channel. All of this was purchased by me with my own money. I use my own code. I got 10% off and 10% back, so I get 20% off. So, you know, it's 350 bucks worth of products or something like that sitting behind me here. So, you know, you guys buying it definitely does help me out. And I appreciate that. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you're having a great day.